What's up? Yeah, I had to shave. She made me shave. Whatever. But you remember my cool caterpillar enclosure right here? Check it out. We got two in what's called, I did learn this, cryolysis, when they go into their cocoon stage. So look. That's one. And then here's the other one. And we still have our other buddies on here eating and being caterpillars, eating my plant. We did lose a couple. I don't know if like they just kind of crawled down and like, screw it, there's not enough food over here for us or what not. But yeah, hey, listen, we got two in cryolysis, one. Yeah, where are the rest though? I don't know. I'm a little upset. But hey, okay. It's so cool. It's that new life, that new stage, right? And this is leading into my video because it's a new stage, right? It's a new time. We're getting ready for it's still summertime, so we still got a little bit of heat ahead of us, but we're getting ready for fall, getting ready for big changes and doing new things, new crops, new adventures. And so what's kind of cool is I'm also heading into a new adventure. So, if you don't know, I'll give you a little backstory about me. I right now work at a large company where we create tires. We build tires, not little tires, not car tires, but really, really big, what they call earth mover tires. And I have had to work swing shift and night shift, and the swing shift part isn't too bad because it's 12-hour shifts and I had days off during the week. That's not an issue. It was a night shift that was an issue. And so, I've been praying and really just talking with Yahweh and just really trying to figure out like not trying to figure out what his plan is, but just asking him to show me what his plan is and like where I need to be going. And there was two times during this later months of the year where I was off of work for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks altogether, and I had the opportunity to kind of test out being a YouTuber, right? Being a full-time homestead YouTuber, and I enjoyed it. It was very easy for me to pick up the camera and just show what I was doing. It's easy for me to get tasks done. I didn't have to really, I had to dedicate time for them, but it was like, okay, I have this day, then the next day, and the next day. Well, when I'm working, it's a little more difficult because I had to choose my days, especially on night shift. I was useless on night shift. I would get off that morning, I would try to do stuff, but like all I wanted to do was sleep. And then when I did sleep, I took a nap, and I was just like, I was just not myself. I was ornery. It reflected on my children. It reflected on my marriage, and it just was not healthy. I found myself going to work and just being depressed, and it's not what I wanted to do. I enjoyed my job. I enjoyed the people I worked with, and it was just, like I said, I just kept praying and asked for answers. And those answers were given to me in the form of being able to be off for a couple weeks and finding out that this is something that I want to do and I want to put my effort into and share my life with you and be here. But challenges come along with money. And that's, everybody has to deal with that. I wish I had the ability to just quit my job, not have to work, and do this full time and we're gonna get there. We could get there. I know we have a great relationship, and we can build more relationships, and we'll do this one day. So I do still have to work, and I will be working, but I am leaving my tire making job and going and being a manager at an outdoor store not too far from me, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll be working 10-hour shifts, so I'll still have like some days off during the week, and I'll have to work every other weekend, which isn't a problem. Working weekends isn't that big of a deal for me. I mean, like, we homeschool our kids, so I see them anytime I'm off. But no more night shift. I'll have more. I feel like I'll have more time to get things done, and be able to really focus on this that I want to do, and learning and homesteading, growing my own food. Like, that's the real purpose. Is I wanted to grow my own food. I wanted to homestead, and so having that ability to not be, because I'm telling you, when I was on night shift, I was useless. I didn't want to do the chores. I was just very drained, and it put that little bit of extra work on Chastity and the kids. I mean, I always would have to ask them, like, could you, like, if I'm having to go to work, like, can you feed the chickens? Can you put the chickens up? And can you do this? Can you feed the pigs? And it's just extra. Chastity works as well, and so it's not like, but she has seasons. So this is her busy season, because what she does is she does stuff during the summertime. Moving to this new place and be a manager up there, and I look forward to it. It'll be a great new adventure. I have managed people before, so I do have managerial experience. I also have retail experience. That's where I met Chastity. We met at Lowe's. Love at first sight, 100% for me, at least. You can only imagine what she thought of me, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a lot better looking now than I was then. So I ask her often, like, what did you see in me? Because personality has not changed, so I feel like that might have played a good part in it. But looks have definitely changed, and so yeah. But yeah, so I look forward to it. I'm excited. It's a big change. Now, yeah, there's gonna be some changes, like, we're gonna have to do, like, we budgeting changes. Like, I guess I will be taking a little bit of a pay cut going to the new job, but it's not like such a big one where I'm gonna be on the streets or something like that. I would never do that to my family. I know I have responsibility and things like that. So, but it's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve, dealing with that, and just making sure that we budget correctly. I mean, either way, that would have had to happen. Even if I would stay where I'm at, I would still have to. It's a budgeting thing. Like, I feel like we've spent a very long time in this constant loop of paycheck to paycheck. That is, we've got some learning to do and budgeting to do, and it's a change. It's a new journey. We're moving into a new season, and it's going to be a new season of life. And I cannot wait to take you along with us. I'm very happy that you're here and watching me and watching my family and being a part of my family, especially those who comment often. Thank you. Thank you for interacting with me and making me feel special, because honestly, it took me a while to start this channel, because I was like, who even cares, right? But then again, it's also not about you. I'm sorry, but it's about me and wanting to share my life and our journey, and also give me an outlet to talk, because I enjoy talking, and sometimes you find yourself alone and with no one to talk to. So thank you for letting me talk to you. But I'm excited to get the garden planted. I think so. In the last video, I asked about tomatoes, if I should plant some more, a couple more tomatoes before the end of the season. I'm not going to seed start them, because I think that would just take too long. So I'm going to go up to probably Lowe's or some kind of little store that sells plants, and grab just a couple if they have any. and throw them back in the ground. See if I can't get a couple slicers and small things together. But getting the I've got to get some compost and things like that. I got some exciting ideas for the fall and upcoming, season change and stuff like that. So we do have, there will be there might be a new animal in the future, just not on this property. I think we're going to enlist the help of Charlie and Lisa over at Homesteading Hungary to help us. We've already kind of determined some things over there, and that'll be fun and exciting to share with y'all. Deer season's coming up. Hey, I know nobody wants my hunting on the homestead stuff, but I do look forward to showing you a little bit more of that. You probably won't be in the stand with me, just because it can get boring, and it makes it more work for me to try to film and shoot a deer as well. But maybe processing, showing you how I cook some of the stuff, or showing you how I preserve it, things like that. You tell me, is that something that you'd want to see? I think, just like fishing, I think hunting goes along with homesteading as well, because you're providing for your family, and you fill in your fridge, fill in your freezer, fill in the freeze dryer, fill in your, however you preserve, fill in your cans. I'd like to show you some recipes that maybe you'd like to try with deer, because a lot of people don't know how to cook it. A lot of people cook it wrong. A lot of people process it wrong. I'm not saying I'm a perfect processor, but I feel like I process it pretty good, and I've never had any complaints with how I've cooked it or processed it. So look forward to doing that. I love hunting. That's another thing at the place JC's I'm going to, hunting, fishing, pew-pews. It's a lot of the stuff that I'm very interested in. So it'll be a fun experience. But I wanted to share that with y'all. Share the caterpillars, because that's just fun. Also, that I built that little cage, and now I've got two that Zoe and Wade have inside. They're still eating, so they're not going into that cryolysis stage yet, but I'm sure they'll get there. We'll keep an eye on them. We do have an unfortunate event that Buckbeak, Zoe's chicken, did pass away. She's very sad about it, but she understands. She understands the life. She does. So now she has preciously adopted one of the chicks that we hatched. So that'll be a different video. Stick around for another video on that one, because we'll introduce you to those chicks and let Zoe talk about them and stuff like that. But seems like the other chickens are doing all right. So like I said, it's a new journey. We're moving into a new season, and I can't wait to just continue to share with you and bring you along. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know these little talks are kind of weird sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like you like these sometimes better. I don't know, but I enjoy talking with you. So thank you for hanging out with me for this little bit of time and supporting us. Again, check the description. I know some people ask about sending the kids stuff. So the P.O. box is down there. Our Amazon wish list is there. Or I also have a PayPal link if you would like to help support the channel. Anything is greatly appreciated. If not, just you watching and liking is even more appreciated. So appreciate you hanging out with me today, and we'll catch you in the next one.